Against this right back, Charlie.
Because you always use that active red line defending. I think it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
That gave me enough time to finish my breakfast biscuit. People deluded, I'm back again. I hope everyone's doing well and safe. No, you can still taste it. That was a lovely bit. That was a lovely breakfast biscuit. But on a serious note, no, that was good, man. Sorry, people, that was good, man. Sorry, man. I regret nothing. But as I was saying, people deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in each and every time. Obviously, if you're like myself over in the United Kingdom, then good morning to you lot, people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and in some cases, good night, where it obviously applies. Big up the Twitch gang. I hope you lot are doing well and safe. Obviously, we're getting to the end of the international break / at the end, depending on what country you're watching or from, and etc. etc. So we have to get back on with the content. Today's a jam-packed day. We're obviously here from 10 a.m. 10 past 10 till whenever. 11:30 over Twitch and YouTube. We're gonna be live again. I'm gonna after that we go over to Ransom, shout Ransom Matisse. We go and do that for a sec. Basically straight after that. 10 past 2, people, I'm gonna have Mo as you know, Arsenal's on the weekend. It makes sense to start getting into all of those sort of things. So yeah, I've got that. Statman Baines on Friday, but yeah, today enough content, man. 10 a.m, 11:30, 10 past 2, and if I remember correctly, we should be playing Football Manager. I could be wrong. If it's not there, then we are. Or I might switch it up and watch the Invincibles documentary, if I'm honest with you. So make sure you've got Amazon Prime or you're following with Amazon Prime. So yeah, big up you lot. Hope everyone's doing well and safe. It's Thursday, so I hope everyone's having a progressive week in terms of their goals, hopes, dreams, ambitions, aspirations, and all of that sort of stuff. Overcoming hardship. Without health, you're dead. So I hope everyone's got continued / better health. And obviously on that as well, people, yeah, man, I hope you're doing well and safe. Today, obviously, we're seeing that United are, but we know they want Ten Hag and they're going to have to pay some compensation. There's an update around Chelsea's ownership. There's a couple other bits and bobs around the, in terms of football. So we're just really going to crack on. Sorry, people, I have to make a mental. Where do we stop? We don't need that tab. We don't need that tab. I would say let's stop at this. Okay, so that. Sorry, if you don't know what I'm talking about, obviously I've got my Arsenal stuff tabs and we've got the neutral tabs, and obviously we've got Amazon Prime as well. Man said Amazon Prime, the Athletic. So I hope everyone's blessed, man. Appreciative to you lot. A man said, been a long time since I've been on Twitch. Big up DG, aka the B-Tech Cedric. Aye, B-Tech Troops, Nathan, respect me. You've never seen Cedric score that goal that I scored. Allow it, man. But I hope you're doing well and safe, man. I love to see a first time comment. Appreciate you, my guy. What have you said? What's going on, DG? Who are we gonna get, bruv? Players, i.e. strikers for Arsenal. First, everyone's saying Osimhen, then Shik's possible. Now it's Nunes. What's your true opinion? My true opinion, is I don't know. Obviously, you said a couple of names we've been linked with. We've been linked with Dybala, Martinez, all of these guys. Just make sure you bring back something in it. I don't want to do all of this just to hear Lacazette and Eddie Nketiah have signed new deals and that's what we're going. I would like a striker. I would like a tier A striker. And what I mean by that is obviously we'd all have a world-class striker. It's not possible. For me, I define that as, for me, the Nunes is in comparison to who Arsenal have been linked with. I know Dybala is not exactly a striker, but Dybala, Nunes, Martinez, Osimhen, these, and who I know a lot of people not really liking at this moment, they would be my tier 1. So I would like a tier 1. Then if you could, a Jonathan David as well, an Ivan Toney, a Rafa Leao, Calvert-Lewin if Everton go down, depending on the price. If you could do something like that, then I'm all for it. So I would like 2 strikers. I mean, if you don't bring anything in, that's bad. Like for me, dream world, you get your plan A striker, you get a rotation striker that can contribute. As well as obviously on the left, and then it's Kushti in it. You probably let Balogun go out on loan again, keep developing, have a full season out there somewhere, and do your thing really and truly. So that was what I would want to see, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, man, I don't know. Telemans has been linked. Hell, every day there's a new midfielder in it. Fabian Ruiz, I would love that. Fabian Ruiz and a Martinez / Nunes would be amazing. We've been linked with João Felix and Dybala as well. We've been linked with hella guys. So time will tell, in it, really and truly. Time will tell. But yeah, man. Arsenal transfer opinion. Love for that question, my guy. I think that could be our first timestamp, really, before we get into all the other stuff, man. But yeah, man, what I would say is let's just see what they're doing, in it, because we're being linked with all these guys. We'll have to see, And in Jan, it was all Isaac and this guy and that guy, and we know January is difficult to do business, and primarily at a point it all snowballed and became all about Vlahovic. Ultimately, we didn't end up with the man, so we'd have to see. As long as the team have done their due diligence, we should get something. And from what I see, we've been onto a striker. Tammy Abraham in this last summer as well, Broya as well. So there's João Felix. If I haven't said that, there's been bare names in terms of midfield and up front. Probably in the last 24 to 48 hours, you've seen a bunch of wingers. I don't know what that means, if it has anything connected with Pepe, but you've seen us linked with Gakpo. You've seen us linked with Rafinha. I could be missing out any wingers. Feel free to interject if I am. So I don't know. To be fair, I'm open to bringing in a winger that can play up front or has the ability to score 15 or so goals from the wide area, because then you could have a striker that's not necessarily needing to score goals, even though I think Arteta has kind of quashed that, really and truly. So we'd have to see. I would be open to a winger because I like wingers, and if you can find someone that's better than what we have or whatever, why would you say no? But primarily, can we get a number 8 and a number 9 first? And someone that can play number 9, not he can do everything. He can be Wonder Wings. He can be a striker, but we don't know what he is. He's a number 9 and he can do other things. A number 8 can do other things, then maybe can do other things. Because even that, I really want João Felix and Dybala, but away from their quality and evidence how they better the team, is it necessarily what we need now? João Felix, bunch of potential, can score goals, can become a demon, but right now, is he necessarily a striker? No, he's a false 9, and that's what I'm saying. If you was to get him, could you get a tier 1 striker, which would be him, or a tier 1 player, and then get a striker for the squad? Because there might be games, João Felix does it, or Dybala, they do their false 9 thing, and I'm not saying they won't score, but sometimes we might just need a striker to do what it says on the tin, hold up play, bring other people in, put the ball into the back of the net. As I keep saying, as much as the game and football is developing, bro, keepers still, no matter how good you are with your feet, you still got to be able to catch. Defenders still got to be able to defend. Strikers can balance the team and general play and work hard and be good for the young players and be good team players and all these things as much as they like. Sometimes a striker needs to put the ball in the back of the net. No disrespect to Lacazette, because he's been doing his thing for us in line with his capabilities. But there might come a time where Smith Rowe, Saka, all these guys that typically score, even, unlikely heroes in Gabriel, if they're not scoring, we might look at Laka a bit different, if the team was a bit different. So, yeah, man, I just want a bit more competencies, really. Even with Partey, bro, it's like, is there any coincidence Thomas Partey looks better? Because clearly he's got a defined role in the team, and it's crystal clear what your job is. If you want to do things other than that, then that's cool. Versus just slapping him in the midfield. You're Thomas Partey, you as at Atletico, work your magic, and as you've seen, that breeded mixed results. So great way to start this, man. Swear Cedric scored outside the box on his debut. He didn't do it like man, bro. DG, would you bring in the top man, Tomiyasu, straight back into the fold, or stick with Cedric? I can't lie, man. You big up Cedric. You've done your job, but this is 10 games left, the most vital period. If